welcome back to Citizen Sleeper 2. And I'm not going to lie, I've had a little bit of a break from playing this. So it's been a while since I've picked this game back up. And I'm trying to remember where we are. So I think we were going to recruit Eugene and help Kadet. Those were the two things which we were looking at doing. And the diagnose, reframe, and make repairs were like the same things we were going to do after. I'm not sure what the red circle is, so I'm not sure how much time we actually have to make, like, to do all of these. So we're gonna do help Kadet first because Kadet seemed cool. So how do we help Kadet? Up here. Okay. We have to cut our way in. We're not an engineer. Scope security. Rent-a Cadet mentioned a guarding strip line while they... So we have to get a drive from this office because Cadet's being hunted for it. I just remembered. So scope them out before heading in. What do we want to use? 2 gives us 25% of negative. Do I want to waste one of my really good dice on this? Do you know what? I'm going to do a 2 and see how it goes. Please don't be a negative. Ah, damn it. Okay. A curious drone is hunting around your lookout spot. You make a run before you're spotted. Let's try with this again. I want to save my good dice. Please don't be another 25. Positive. Beautiful. You see, we're not going to fill out this enough, are we? We've only got 2 filled out so far, and we've got 3 dice left. I'm remembering how it all works now, which is really annoying. I don't know. I'm just going to have to do all of them and hope that 50-50. That's not looking good, is it? Hopefully we get to 50. Nice! We got the 50 neutral. And the other 2 were basically 100% positive, so smash that in. Ah, we're not going to have enough to do it this time. We're 1 away. Okay. We need to get some food. I'm trying to remember where. Market hall? Is there some food here? Buy fuel, buy supplies. I'm trying to remember where you get food. There was somewhere definitely around here. I think it's there. Nebula's kitchen, yeah. Earn a meal. We don't have any dice. Damn. Okay. We do have supplies back on the ship. We could just eat them, but it's a bit of a waste, isn't it? Maybe, guys. Buy kelp cakes. How much money do we have? 96. Perfect. So we'll have energy for tomorrow. We just don't have any dice, so we're gonna have to end the cycle. If I can remember how to do that. No, it's not that button. Oh no! I've forgotten how to play this game. There you go. End cycle. Ooh, those are some bad dice. Damn it. Hexport's demise has put a barrier between the dark side and the fast spindle. Lane can't follow, so for now you are safe. But there's only 1 bar left. I'm not loving that. So we can now just do one of these. 50-50. Come on. Negative. Damn it. I'm just going to keep going with the 50-50s. Oh my goodness, that was the worst outcome. Flipping heck, the dice aren't with us today, are they? Finally. We did it! Oh, but at what cost? We've got one action to do for the rest of the day. You slide the loose panel away from the wall, letting it float there beside the airbike rack. Behind it, in the dark, you see a blinking light of the fuse box. A noise nearby draws your attention for a moment. The scrape of a sliding door, maybe? Or just some old system cycling in the walls. It took long enough to gain access to the Stripline Express bike garage, and longer still to find a safe route to the airbike racks, but you're almost there. You've seen and heard the hired muscles searching and guarding this place, but you've been lucky enough not to come face to face with them. Yet. You turn back to the darkness behind the panel. What if what Kadet said is right, the drive is taped to the back of the fuse box in front of you. You reach through, around slowly. You reach around, through and around, slowly and carefully, and your hand settles, and I'm so bad at reading, I'm so sorry, I've had a cold. Hand settles on something cold and metallic in the dark. It's taped firmly to the box. You pull at it, but it doesn't budge. A quiet rattle echoes from the dispatch office next door, and you freeze for a second. Seems Kadet was a little too enthusiastic with the tape. We're gonna peel it. You close your eyes and feel the seams of the tape. Taking your time, you pick at it, working each piece away from the drive. You hear a clatter sound nearby as you peel off the final piece and the drive spins into your hand. Time to move. You slip the drive inside your coat and kick away from the wall, gliding back towards the maintenance corridor you entered from. As you cross the bike garage, you hear voices in the dispatch office next door. Just as you tuck yourself into the cool darkness of the maintenance corridor, a screech indicates an opening of a door from the office next door. Voices rumble through the room, and you quickly and quietly push yourself deeper into the guts of the building. Too close. Barely daring to breathe, you carefully make your way through the maze of passages that brought you here, and the dog legs and dead ends are now familiar. Eventually, you spot a thin slit of light ahead, marking the loose panel you levered open to gain entrance. You take a deep breath, almost there. You reach the gap and freeze. Voices rumble from beyond. Peering through, you see two figures in dark clothes searching the chaotic bay behind the strip line. Your eyes are drawn to their dark, boxy weapons. Weapon one holds on their side. Shit, you hiss silently to yourself. Your eyes searching for a path through. Wait for an opening. We're in Inuit. You wait silently still as the figures search. They split and drift across the bay. You take the chance, slide open the panel, and slipping behind the scrap and boxes at the edge of the room. Tucked in the shadows, you make your way to the far side of the bay and the public passage beyond. There's a hiss and the gluttural chatter of the pressure valves as the airbike pulls up beside you in the passage. Kadet leans over and grabs your collar of your coat. Hop on! In a moment, you're on the back of the airbike, clutching the strap of Kadet's bag as she guns down the passage, the air resistance almost ripping you from the thin seat. You lean against her back and let out a sigh, the drive pressing into your ribs beneath your jacket. You did it. Still alive back there? Kadet's voice brings you back from the hypnotic rhythm of the tunnel lights rushing past the airbike. She slows the bike with a rapid series of hisses, and you realise she has brought you back to the passage outside Bliss's Bay. You try to understand the route she took, a long loop through the branching transit tunnels of the station, but give up. You can let go now. She straightens up and you unhook your fingers from her bag strap, separating yourself from her back. You push off the bike gently and float in the passage beside her. You okay? Look pretty rough back there, she smiles. Appreciate you putting it all on the line for me. It's all good. She nods. You got the drive then? You fish the drive out of your jacket and hand it over. That's the one. She squints at it. Should have chucked it when I had the chance. You get your first good look at it, and there's not much to see. Small lump of solid state memory with a few marks on the case. You spot a yellow hex among them. Hexport? What now? She winks, slides her bag around her shoulder to the front, and slots the drive neatly in the pocket. I know someone in the scatter yards who can crack anything. She'll be my first port of call to crack this thing open. She stretches her shoulders. And I should make myself scarce from the spindle anyway, before those dickheads catch up with me. Come with us? I'll meet you there. Good luck. Let's see. Appreciate the offer, but I think it's best that we go our separate ways for now. 2 targets are harder to track than 1. She cycles the pressure valves on the bike impatiently. Kadet leans away from her bike, squinting out of the viewing window at your ship behind. That yours? She doesn't wait for an answer. If I'm not mistaken, that old thing's going to struggle to reach the scatter yards, unless you've added Hasnav suit. Hasnav? Yeah, belt between here and scatter yards is drowning in debris, worse since Hexport. You'll need a hazard navigation to make the crossing safely. Lotic Syndicate created the tech to help with their tankers across the belt. Common knowledge. Kadet nods at your ship. Maybe if you head up the wellspring, you can barter or steal a suite. She adds casually. Here. Kadet unties a bag lash to her bike frame and holds it out to you. Not enough here for a refit, but maybe you'll find some use for them. You take the bag and something clicks inside it as you do. You open it and see a couple of engine components. I was gonna use them to boost her. She taps the frame of her air bike. But you deserve them. She meets your eye and then looks away. Not like I'll be doing any runs for a while anyway. Thanks. It's nothing. Like I said, you deserve them. She flexes her fingers on the bike handle, eager to be away. Kadet's airbike stutters and purrs, trembling in the air like an arrow ready to be loosened. See you around. She winks and guns the throttle, zipping off down the passage with a pulse of air that ripples through your clothes. You stare after her as she goes, the bag of components still hanging from your hand. You realise, as you look down the passage, that you never asked how Kadet's plans to get to the scatter yards. That question, like the score of others, will have to wait until you run into her next. Although, you have a feeling she will find a way to slip away before you can ask them next time too. You head back towards your ship and stow the components, idly wondering if you could justify buying an airbike to Seraphin as you do so. Cool. New drive available. Minor drive complete. I missed the last one. So, investigate hexports is one of them. I do want to recruit Eugene though. So let's do that. I've got 1 dice. So where is it? Where are you at, Eugene? I don't see him. Maybe he's he is at the hidden wreck, so we can't do that yet because we need a full set of dice for that. Make repairs. I'll take the components to repair your frame, so it's a good idea to get hold of some. Fix a dice slot. We don't need that yet. Investigate. Major Kadet has a drive from Hexport. Cracking it open might reveal the fate of the station and perhaps clear your conscience. Diagnose your frame. Okay, so there's nothing here just yet. So what I'm going to do, still getting used to all the controls, and I've been playing this for a while, is I'm going to earn a meal using this last dice. Boom. So we've got energy and we've got +1 to impress Nemba. I think we probably want to be doing that occasionally as well. Alright. We're going to end the cycle and see what happens, because the next cycle is the full red. Something flickers in the back of your mind. You stop. You have to stop to blink it away. It's a tightness behind your eyes, an aching point that refuses to move. And then a voice begins, hissing through the background noise of the rig's systems. A new whine amongst the chorus of the life support and ventilation. Sleeper. The hiss brings Lane's sharp features into mind. I suppose you thought you had slipped my net. Hexport jumps into your mind, an image of the station immolating in white light, though you were not conscious to witness it. You are distant, his voice hisses into a white noise, but you are not free of me yet. I'm coming, Sleeper, the hiss drops, and I will retake control of what is mine. The closer I come to you, the more you will feel it. Lane moves your fingers to tap your forehead. In here. Until you cannot resist. Bright smile, pale eyes, a growing hiss that hurts. Then the hiss is gone. The rig's suddenly quiet. The stinging tightness diffusing behind your eyes, but the fear remains. Sleeper, you good? Seraphine is there, floating by your berth. You were talking. Something is wrong. Seraphine looks away. We'll find out what you need, he sighs. Just keep going, okay? He squeezes your shoulder. We can do this. We are fast and smart. We keep moving. We don't stay anywhere for long. And we find a way. He frowns. Somehow. You nod. You don't know how Lane is able to reach your mind like this. How he is able to speak to you. But you want so desperately for it to stop. You must find out what he has done to you before it's too late. You must stay ahead of Lane at all costs. Okay. Lane is hunting you once again. His progress will be tracked by the hunt clock. If it is filled, he will catch up with you. It will increase once every cycle you spend in a hub. However, each time you travel, the hunt will reduce by 3. If you keep moving, you can stay one step ahead of Lane. So -3 per travel, +1 every time we're in a single location. Okay, that's fine. We're going to do this first. We're going to do Eugene, and then we're going to go... Oh, we don't have... Where are we supposed to be going? Okay. We are supposed to be going somewhere to do diagnosis. Oh, Flotsam. Okay. We will go there after we've done the hidden wreck. But I think actually we're going to stop there. And we're going to continue next time to do the hidden wreck. Because I'm trying to keep these videos not like massively long. And I think that's probably a good point to finish. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. I really enjoy the narrative of this game. It's really interesting. It's so different, like style of gameplay, like artwork, everything about it, and the narrative that it has is really interesting as well. So I'm enjoying the playthrough. Hopefully you guys are too. Let me know what you think in the comments. Yeah, come back next time to see how we do with our mission with is it Lujin? Oh. I put the wrong button. We do have points to spend as well, which we'll have a look at next time as well. But yeah, with Eugene. So come back to see how we do with Eugene at the hidden wreck, and I will see you when I see you.